I can't wait. Really excited. Happened over a couple of days. Quite a surreal. 1 minute you're sat at home painting what's going to be your lounge, and the next minute you're coming up meeting this fella, and then you're offered the job, which is fantastic. You know, as I say, it's the Championship side, and everything's on the move and on the march forward. So looking forward to it.
Why Blackpool in particular?
Well, they chose me. You know, I've been out of the game for a year. I've had a lot of time to think and sit, and how I left Plymouth and ended up at Leicester and what happened at Leicester. So I'm just delighted to get back in it. You know, absolutely delighted. My wife's on the websites reading everything that they say about you, and I don't. I just can't wait for a new start, a fresh page, and let's see how we can get on. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. I think you've got a hardcore work ethic at this club that has got you where you are, and I want to just try and come and add to that. You know, and season can't start quick enough for me. Obviously the pitch ain't looking very good at the moment, but I'm sure we'll get over that. If you have a look out on your right hand side there, got the big groundsman after me already.
It's better than it was during the season.
Yeah.
Do you see Blackpool's been a bit like Plymouth in the size of the club and what you could possibly achieve here?
No, Blackpool's Blackpool. That's as simple as that. You know, obviously it's an outpost more or less, but I'm at last I've been invited up north. Couldn't understand it. All my playing career I never came up here. All my managing career so far I've never came up here, and now someone's invited me here, so can't wait to start.
What are your first impressions of the club?
As the same as they were when I first spoke to Carl and talked about the opportunity and coming up to meet him. It's very, very exciting. I think the history the club's got, I think the passion the fans have got, and the way the team play for the shirt, I think is absolutely tremendous. Even already what they've achieved over the last few years is quite outstanding. I want to keep it going, you know. But you know, as anything in life, you can't look backwards and move forwards. So, yep, you've got some famous faces on those walls coming up, and I want to get the new generation of Blackpool fans to be as happy with their team as the old ones were, because we're one step away from the magical place where everybody's trying to get, where all the money is and all the land is, and what everybody's after. And then you get there and you lose every week, which is quite amazing. That's what's amazing about football, isn't it? And if you stay up by the skin of your pants, you're fantastic. So that's what we all want to do. We want to have played at the top, we want to manage at the top, and the players here want to play at the top. And they've shown it over and over again. My job's to try and organise that and help them if I can. Crikey, not many questions flying about then.
What kind of changes are you looking to make?
Well, I don't think too much needs to be changed at the moment. I want to try and add to what they've already got here. Obviously the change is that I'm in charge now and Tony isn't, so but that's it. Hopefully I can blend in quickly. Someone like Steve can help me do that, and I got to get used to the players, they got to get used to me, but hopefully what I want to do will quickly be picked up by the players and hopefully enjoyed, because you know, at the end of the day you have to enjoy what you do, and that's hard when there's a result on the end of it. But you know, for me, playing for me and working with me, that's what it's all about. And if you're enjoying what you do, you're normally pretty good at it. Hopefully that can go hand in hand. It's a great big step, isn't it, this championship, and what people are throwing at it. You know, is Newcastle coming down? We don't know yet until the weekend. Imagine that club coming down here again. So it's exciting. Excuse me, that's a fine. That's my wife. That's the first fine, thank you very much, whoever that was. I pride myself on my professionalism, and there we go, straight out the window.
What do you think you can realistically take the club in the next?
Oh, well, there you go. That's a question. We've all got hopes and dreams and aspirations, but it's down to me and this fella trying to make sure we're still in existence, we're still in this division, and try and beat what we did last year. This is quite simple, really. You know, you can't make promises. At the end of the day, it's down to the lads on the training ground working as hard as they did last year, and us wherever we can, trying to nick a little bit, maybe get the goal difference in a positive, because there was only 9 teams in the whole division who managed to do that this year. So, you know, it's not giant steps you got to make, it's only little ones, you know. If we were 11 goals better, the goal difference, we'd be 10th. That's where Bristol City finished. So that's sounds easy, but, you know, we got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, and it's going to be on the training ground with these lads.
How tough do you think the Championship's going to be this year?
It's the same as it always is, probably getting tougher every year. The prize is such a wonderful thing to achieve. All football supporters want it. You know, they're all getting a bit expectant, and they're not patient, obviously, because of the state of the world. You know, when you got your wonderful politicians robbing you left, right and centre, and then saying sorry and trying to give it back. I'd like to see Ronnie Biggs do that, wouldn't you? Hey, what amazing. Oh, sorry, I stole that money, but there you go, and let me out of jail. You know, let's be perfectly honest, the world's a crazy place. The banks went down almost, and we're in football where it don't seem to affect us. But it does. And it will do. But we're in the Championship. And the Championship is the one step away from huge amounts of money. But what you can't do is try and grab it, because you'll fall over. You've got to take baby steps to get there. And this club knows that better than most. What it's done over the last few years has been quite outstanding. And I want to add to that. That's it. Good night. Game over. No other questions from anybody holding a camera there? Or are you just paid to film? See, look, it goes in every business, doesn't it? I'm just paid to film, I'm not asking a question.
They don't pay us enough to ask questions.
Don't they?
No.
Well, there you go. He don't pay us enough to answer them, does he? Let's go.